Engines are a lot smarter than we give them credit for. They are constantly learning and adapting to how you drive and how the internal parts wear down over time. But there is a limit to how much they can adapt, and that is exactly what is happening if you are seeing the code P02D3, which stands for Cylinder 4 Fuel Injector Offset Learning at Max Limit. Think of it like this. If you hurt your foot, your brain learns to make you limp so you can keep walking. Your car's computer, the ECM, does the same thing as your engine ages. Maybe the compression drops a tiny bit, or an injector gets slightly clogged. The computer adjusts the fuel mixture for cylinder number 4 to keep things running smooth. However, this code means the computer has adjusted the fuel trim as far as it possibly can. It has hit the maximum limit, and it still cannot get the combustion right. It is waving a white flag saying, "I cannot compensate for this problem anymore." Now, while the code says fuel injector, do not just run out and replace the injector on cylinder 4 immediately. That is a classic rookie mistake. This code is often a symptom, not the root cause. You need to ask yourself why the computer is trying to add or subtract so much fuel. A very common cause is a vacuum leak near that specific cylinder's intake runner. If air is sneaking in that the sensor did not count, the mixture goes lean, and the computer dumps fuel to fix it until it maxes out. Listen for a whistling sound under the hood while the engine is running. Another major culprit is a dirty or restricted fuel injector that is just not spraying enough fuel, forcing the computer to keep the pulse open longer. You should also check the simple things first, like your air filter. A plugged air filter acts like a choke. Before you start tearing into the fuel rail, try running a high-quality fuel system cleaner through a tank of gas. If the problem persists, you might swap the injector from cylinder 4 to cylinder 1. If the code moves to cylinder 1, then you know the injector is bad. If the code stays at cylinder 4, you are likely looking at a mechanical issue, like a vacuum leak, a bad spark plug, or even lower compression in that cylinder. Diagnosis is key here, so you do not waste money on parts you do not need.